Alright, what's up guys? My name is Casey Goss. I'm 24. I'm the CEO of a company called Viral Launch. We have 20 employees, about to have 23. We just sent out a few offer letters to a couple people or a few people, so we're growing. So what is this? This is my vlog, or at least my attempt at one. So I'm kind of in like a unique situation, or at least from my perspective. And so I kind of want to document my life. I want to provide the opportunity to inspire people or motivate people to go and start their own businesses, but also give like a really realistic look at the difficulties of I'm in Yiwu, China, on a sourcing trip. I help Amazon sellers sell products on Amazon, and so that's what my company Viral Launch does. And so I was invited or flown out here to be a mentor and to speak to a group of Amazon sellers sourcing their products here in Yiwu, China. So I apologize for the traffic. I apologize for the people talking behind me. Gets pretty intense, but that's just how they talk. But anyways, yeah, so what is this exactly? Like I said, I really want to inspire people, also for kind of my own selfish ambitions. Like, I'm trying to make it, you know, and so I want to document like my journey, or that process to me, like trying to make it or become something greater. What does make it mean? I think it means different things for different people, but I don't know. Maybe it means, you know, being known by the public better, exiting for, you know, 9 figures or something. I have no idea, but I just know that it would be really cool to document that process of learning, failing, succeeding. What does it look like to maybe talk to investors and to raise money? What does it look like to bootstrap? To date, we've been bootstrapped. We have 20 employees. We've worked with over 3,500 brands in the space, and, you know, we're doing very, very well. But we're like going through this consideration: do we bootstrap? And so this is like an example, or do we take money? And this is an example of, like, you know, I want to walk through our logic process. I want to walk through, you know, what we're thinking, why we make the decision that we ultimately do. What is that process of building the business after we make that decision? And like, there's so many people that want to start a business, and so many people do. They try, at least, right? And there's so many failures and things that happen. And I'm hoping that, like, in documenting our process, we're able to, like, really give a good idea, at least, of like things that you should be looking for, or like ways to kind of navigate through the spaces, like you've seen us fail through it or succeed through it. So I'm excited for that opportunity. I think that, like, we've just been so blessed. I've been so blessed to be 24 in the position that I am. And so I think that, like, I get to travel a lot, right? Like, I was in Las Vegas a couple of weeks ago. I was supposed to go to the UK, but I lost my voice, so I had to cancel that presentation. I'm in Yiwu, China. I'll be in China again this month. I'm going, you know, all over the world. And so I think documenting that, showing people, like, I love watching vlogs like Casey Neistat, as well as some others. So I think, you know, there's some good footage opportunities there. But yeah, like, I think that I'm just in a really unique situation, and I kind of want to take advantage of it. Right now I'm super pumped on, like, enjoying the journey, right? Like, there's always that end goal, and you're like, I'm not good enough, but like, I don't think you'll ever necessarily be good enough. I think that what you need to be focused on is, like, enjoying the process of trying to become good enough, right? Or whatever your goal is, but, like, enjoying that process. And so right now I'm huge on, like, stopping and, you know, smelling the roses or whatever. And so I think, again, this is like a good way to hopefully inspire people to those things. So this is my attempt at that. We'll see how it goes, for better or for worse, but hopefully some good comes out of it. Hopefully, you know, I'm, like, so passionate about helping people, and that's really what, like, we're doing here at Viral Launch. Is we're helping entrepreneurs be successful. I mentioned 3,500 brands, and so, like, I'm hoping that we can inspire people, or I can help people or entrepreneurs in some other facets, right? Or, like, other markets or verticals. I don't know, but, like, that's really the intention here. So yeah, this is kind of that rendition, and I guess we'll see how it goes. Good morning.
Try the apple juice.
It's like candied apple. Okay. What's up, guys? It's Wednesday morning here in Yiwu, China. I'm on my way, just had breakfast with Lindsay, on my way to a Q&A. I think I'm sitting on the panel and I'm late. Classically, I'm always late. So I think they expect everyone to be a little bit late, so not that big of a deal. Problem is I'm like really tired. I only got 4 hours of sleep and it's time to go. Yeah, let's see how it goes.
Fun. I want some boring things, but I thought it'd be fun to show you Christmas.
Oh yeah.
The Christmas section. Do you want to see that? Okay, that's where we're gonna go. There supposedly is a bus, but do you want to walk? Are you good?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it. Elena has so much energy. I love it.
Okay, so only us. Okay.
Elena, you need to come work at Viral Launch. I love your energy.
I will totally work at Viral Launch.
You just all need to be like super hyper. Yeah.
So we are in Yiwu, China, and there are 60 to 70,000 of these little shops here.
It's like an insane variety of products.
Generally, like even in a single store. So, and this is why we're here. So, Amazon sellers, like big box retailers, Target, everything. Like these guys are coming to places like Yiwu, China, to these little shops. They're finding all the products that they're looking to source to sell. They buy them in huge bulk quantities. They put their brand on it, their logo, whatever, customize it as need be, and then they work with these like manufacturers to get these like high volume products, put them in their stores. And I think it's like super cool because there's like an insane variety.
These little waving cats, for example.
There's like an insane variety, like literally anything you've ever seen anywhere is like here. So from tea kettles to lights to wrapping paper to like Christmas items. I think like 60% of all Christmas products are like sourced here in Yiwu, China, which is like insane. And so what happens is this is like kind of seeing behind Oz's curtain as to like how products come into Target or Walmart or Amazon. Like they're buying their products here, and I think it's super cool to see. I just love seeing like all the variety, and it's just so crazy. Like, oh my gosh, I've seen these kinds of things all over. And like I said, there's 60 to 70,000. Like I don't know how many football fields. Like you can just walk for like miles. I imagine. Here's some Christmas trees and some crazy lights. It's insane. So anyways, and that's why we're here, is these Amazon sellers, they have ideas as to products or markets they want to get into, and they use like our software to like validate those ideas, and then they come here and they're like, oh, you know, these bulbs I want to start selling on Amazon. So they come here, they're like, okay, I need 3,000 strands of lights or whatever, like in the boxes, blah blah blah, and then they negotiate how much it's going to cost, like per unit. How much is it going to cost to put my logo on it? How much is it going to cost to get the pretty packaging versus just like the plastic poly bag or whatever? It's super cool. And so like we have these agents, as you'll see, this girl right here in pink, like they are super familiar with navigating just the huge marketplaces. This is called the marketplace. And so they'll help us. Obviously, they speak both Chinese and English. They can help us with the negotiations. They have like a really good sense for how legit the vendors are, the manufacturers are. And they can help us to like avoid the bad ones, find the good ones, find good prices, and then from there they make sure that we actually like get the goods that we're wanting to sell.
So here's kind of like the light section. Apparently, I don't have zoom, so you can't zoom in too much. There's a bunch of Christmas trees. Other decorations.
One carton.
One carton. So we have 2,000
一卡
CBM.
称起来多少？乘一下100卡多少？
你算一下，你要不重新算一下？
我现在不知道啊，多少重量？
它是10箱嘛，10箱你大概一箱的话是20。
我感觉25公斤有。
25。
哎，25公斤。
25 one carton.
For one carton, so times 10.
Yeah.
So it's 250
Yeah.
CBM.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to put that on the thing?
25公斤。
Ish, so that we have an idea.
Elena, the girl that we're with, she buys her glasses in the US for like $1,200. It's like these trifocal whatever. She can get them for $70 here. So she's just getting a pair and she's having them sent to the US because we leave in like a day and a half, so it's not enough time. But holy cow, things are super cheap here, and they're just getting ripped off in the US basically. So if you wanna shop, come to China. Not really, but. What's up, guys? So I was working at like 2 o'clock. I fell asleep working and slept through till like 7:30, which is more time sleeping than I actually got last night. It's just like these things are so exhausting, so much talking and just like go, and you don't get to sleep that much. So and my argument is US time. It's like it's 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. So it's not that crazy. But anyways, there was like a Q&A that I was supposed to sit on the panel for at 7. So I showed up like 45 minutes late, but it wasn't that big of a deal. And then I talked, and now I still haven't had dinner, but everybody's like at the bar, so I'm gonna go hang out with them and see how that goes. Really, it's all about building relationships. So let's build those relationships.